This is a Hope 1032 podcast.
Welcome to She Wasn't Born Yesterday for women who are 40 plus fabulous by the Empty Nest Chicks. I'm Janet Evans, ex-M&T Saatchi advertising creative who have won numerous radio and TV awards. Not that that'll affect us because we're doing a podcast.
And I'm Dr. Amelia Haines, who has been a medical doctor for 30 years and specialising in sexual health and mental health and relationships, and I'm generally a very useful human being.
Well, we'll find out about that, but we are here to work together.
People tell me on good authority that I am.
Really? Yes, well, they never say that to me, so I think we're the perfect hosts for She Wasn't Born Yesterday. Gorgeous. What better time to launch episode 1 of series 2 of She Wasn't Born Yesterday. How exciting. And I see you've chosen to wear some glitter for the occasion. It's, fairly obvious. Were you trying to make a bit of a statement here for all of our...
It wasn't a Pride Month-led decision.
Okay, right.
It was a kind of cheap and cheerful and using up
experiment.
Decision.
Oh, using up some sort of old glitter and some old eyelashes.
And it was a bit adherent.
Glitter on it.
A lot of adherent glitter.
Yes. Yeah. Can I touch it? Does it come up? No. Okay, right. We won't go there.
Yes. Have you been to a Pride March?
I have. I loved it. It was
tell me
fantastic.
More.
Well, I can tell you it took a long time to get the glitter out, like of every orifice. But yours is from
So
Mardi
what did
Gras
you wear?
1962.
Like obviously,
I wore some sequins. A lot of sequins.
A lot of sequins.
A lot of sequins.
A lot of glitter. A lot of sequins.
Yeah, it was green.
And why did you go?
Because I wanted to. I just wanted to experiment. I just wanted to see what was going on.
Okay, so you weren't on a float in particular. You were just
no, I was just
generally there.
No. And of course it rained on the parade.
You're a spectator.
I was a spectator. I made a spectacle of myself as a spectator.
Okay.
I know you're going to find that hard to believe.
Well, yeah, I'd find that extraordinary.
Those guys are gorgeous though. Oh,
Which guys?
All of them. The amount of wax they must go through though, is phenomenal. Where do they get it from? Surf shops? I don't know.
Oh, we all know. If we get waxed, we know.
Yeah, what? What do you know?
Well, we go to beauticians who have little pots of, warm wax.
Have you been waxed?
Of course I've been waxed.
Have you? Whereabouts? No, not. I'm in the suburb. What's... or the general area.
Most women understand that painful procedure.
Yeah, I know. Why go through it? Who cares? Who's going to see it except in Mardi Gras?
Isn't it fascinating? Women have been doing it for centuries.
Who did it for them, though?
Well, I think one another. They kind of... Yes. There has been hair removal. And why are we talking about depiction?
Why not? 40 plus fabulous. We can talk about anything we like.
Oh, man.
You're amazing.
You at a Pride Parade,
amazing.
Gorgeous.
Amazing. Love it. Okay, well, our first episode is actually called Who is This Person in My Bed? And it's about what happens when your partner's sexual orientation changes. And I have to tell you a story because, a girlfriend of mine, she, on her 40 plus fabulous birthday, had a big party at her house with her husband and,
Lovely.
So many people.
Lovely.
It was late at night. They were knackered.
Tiring.
No, they're the sort of party people. They're actually that kind of, there's a word for that, isn't it? Extrovert, that's it, yes. It's a medical word.
Oh, that must be quite unusual for you to know about
a medical word.
extroversion.
I've been sticking with you for a while. All of series 1, I've been with you, so I know exactly everything to do with medicine, everything. But anyway, so they were, cleaning up afterwards. Everyone had gone, hosing down the fondue pot, all that sort of stuff, the jacuzzi, getting all the weird little hairs out of it, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, she looks up at the top of the stairs and there's her husband, right? And so he is wearing stockings, her shoes, her high heel shoes, her bra, I think it was the pink one, and a feather boa. And so he had chosen...
So you thought it's the Time War.
She thought it was the Time War. He was doing the Time War, but in fact... He had chosen that moment to reveal that he was trans.
Yes.
And this is who he was, you know. And, I mean, she was... First, I think she thought he was joking, right?
Yeah.
As she would. But, but then she realised that this was actually him.
Deeply serious.
Yes.
Deeply.
And, they had 2 young kids. So they decided to sort of stick together, obviously. But Yeah, I mean, it was deeply, deeply, profoundly shocking
For her, yeah.
And she hardly told anybody.
Actually, it was probably deeply, profoundly shocking for him in some ways too,
Oh,
because
yeah,
he had been
Okay.
trying to live his life one way,
Yeah.
and then suddenly decided to live it a totally different way.
Well, I guess you'd repress it, wouldn't you? Like,
Well,
or perhaps.
Well, yeah, my feeling is I'm sure it wasn't suddenly new to him that he had, these kind of desires
But it was new to
and what
her.
have you. And maybe that's one of the reasons he chose her as a partner, was he thought she would indeed probably cope with who he was.
Plus, she was the same size as him, so they could interchange clothes. You know what I mean? Yeah, he
That
could
is
easily raid her shoe collection.
That is so superficial.
It's true, though, right? Anyway, but I mean, and then unfortunately, they sort of stuck together, but I think things weren't that great between them. But and a couple of years ago, they divorced.
I was going to say, marriages are hard. I mean, that's a very bold thing to find out that, okay, the person you're married to actually has desires to be, the alternative gender in some way.
Yeah.
It's a biggie. But marriage is hard enough as it is.
Well, that's true. Yeah. But I think, I mean, when it's sort of that profound a difference,
It's
and I
huge.
think, does that mean he would also sexually prefer other? I don't know how it works. You're a sexual health therapist, among many other things. Are you a good cook? No. But no, actually, I've heard you are. But so it would, I think it would just shift your world from there to there, like 180. Like, I don't know. But and
it does. Yeah.
you know how nosy I am normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Right. Well,
Yes.
I didn't even ask her how she, what was going on there.
Oh, right. Actually, that is nosy, and that would have been nosy of you. Indeed, that would have been nosy of you. And
you wouldn't stop me, though.
And actually, the truth of the matter is it can vary a very great deal.
Yes, I can imagine.
Yes.
But so in this episode, it'll be very interesting. We do talk to a sexpert, Dr. Pat Weerakoon, who
I've known her for a very long time.
And you watched a lot of porn together, right?
I have.
Yes. Well, she is going to talk to us about, I guess what happens, how it happens, and how to sort of deal with it. Because in all honesty, do you think relationships can work when that happens?
I think they actually can.
Really?
I think it's huge. But indeed, there are people where they absolutely, I mean, it's a big thing, and different people can cope with big things at different, some people cope with it really quite well, with big bad things happening to them, and some people find it very hard. We are indeed very different, all of us.
Well, actually, I reckon your other half would look fantastic in hot pink stilettos. Like, definitely hot pink. Like, not the red, definitely not the blue. But, has he been keeping up the waxing? Because that's important. Oh, is that a yes?
No, I was going to say, Greg is very,
You mentioned his name. Are you supposed to mention his name? Well, now we all know he's going to be stalked.
He's very open-minded.
He's got the legs for it.
However, I don't think he's particularly interested, but that just happens to be the case.
What, he's never worn your hot pink stilettos, ever?
I don't have hot pink stilettos.
Sure you do.
I have a problem
You're
with those.
covered in glitter.
I am covered in glitter, but I don't
deny that you have red, hot pink stilettos.
Or do you? Is this you wanting to,
Glenn
tell
has
us
great
more?
legs.
Yeah, excellent. I can
fantastic
imagine
legs.
he'd look fantastic in hot pink stilettos.
Only if he waxes, though. Anyway, who is this person in my bed? It's a very provocative and very exciting and interesting topic.
Well, I think people are very fascinated.
Yeah.
And sometimes very sad when
Yes.
they're actually going
Yes.
through it. It's
Yes.
very challenging.
Yes. So
Yeah.
this episode will be dropping this Thursday on She Wasn't Born Yesterday, on our podcast, on Hope 103.2 app, or wherever you get your podcasts. So tune in, preferably listen to it in bed with your partner.
Hope 103.2. Thanks for listening.